Welcome to CodeChef's Python Basics series. In this lesson, we'll explore type conversion, the process of converting one data type into another, such as integers to floats or numbers to strings. Just like oil and water don't mix well, mismatched data types in Python can cause errors. Understanding type conversion helps ensure your code runs smoothly. Now imagine you see the number 101 on a screen, and you say it out loud as 101. Sounds simple, right? You just changed a number into words. That's exactly what Python does when it converts a number into a string. In Python, every value has a type, like integer, float, or string. Type conversion is the process of changing one data type into another. It usually happens when combining values of different types, or when you want data in a specific format. Python does this in two ways: implicit conversion, where Python does it automatically, and explicit conversion, where you do it manually using functions like int open parenthesis, close parenthesis, float open parenthesis, close parenthesis, or star open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Let's see implicit conversion in action. Here we have integer a equals 5 and float b equals 2.0. Python adds an integer a and a float b. It automatically converts the 5 into 5.0, so the result becomes 7.0, a float. That's implicit conversion. Python does the thinking for you. Now let's see explicit conversion. We have an integer age, 18, but we're building a message using strings. So we manually convert the number into a string using strAge. That's explicit conversion. We take control. Let's flip it around. We're converting a string 3.14 into a float using float. Now we can use it in math operations. Another clean example of explicit type conversion. Let's percrise the problem in which we have to convert one data types into Antor. We start by declaring three variables. numInt equals 42, an integer, num float equals 7.9, a float, and is valid equals true, a boolean. First, we convert the integer to a string so we can join it with some text. We write numESTR equals string numInt. Then, we create a message using string concatenation. Message equals the number is colon plus numStore. Next, we convert the boolean value to an integer. Bool 0 to int equals int is valid. In Python, true becomes 1, and false would become 0. After that, we convert the float to an integer. Float to int equals int numFloat. This drops the decimal part, so 7.9 becomes 7. Finally, we print the results. Print message, which shows the number is 42. Print f boolean as integer, bool to int, which shows boolean as integer, 1, and print f a float as integer, float to int as, which shows float as integer, 7. Let's quickly recap. We learned what type conversion means, changing one data type to another. We explored int, float, and str, and how they help when working with numbers and strings. You also saw how Python auto-converts in some cases, and when you need to do it manually. And finally, we saw real-life examples like quiz scoring, where conversion is essential. Great job, champ! Type conversions are the secret glue holding your programs together. Keep practicing, keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next one.